following is a hockey podcast out of Vancouver and Surrey, British Columbia. It'll only consist of a lot of puck talk and even more BS, or in actual words, banter and satire. Enjoy, and as always, go Canucks go.
1 year later, right? That's all it took. And here we are. The Oilers advanced to the Western Conference Finals again. And here we are hiring Adam Foote. You know the age-old saying, right? This may be only a FanDuel thing, but you have to take one foot step back. Is that the saying? Yeah, you have to take one foot step back to take 2 foot forward. I think, are you catching my drift?
You're Locked On Canucks, your daily podcast on the Vancouver Canucks, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
People, we back doing this on a late night. All right, we don't know what tomorrow brings, so we got to do this ASAP, right? You don't get the moment without the moment, and this moment is big for the Vancouver Canucks, okay? Adam Foote, new head coach, everyone's talking about it, sort of, kind of, not really, because everyone's also talking about the NHL playoffs. Again, hockey is just, it's on fire right now, and the Oilers get to the Western Conference Finals. They actually killed us when you really think about it, and I'm looking forward. Again, I'm taking 1 foot at a time, one step at a time, and I'm looking forward to what could be. And let's be honest, I feel as if the majority of us have done our Adam Foote research right now. Like seriously, we learned all about his philosophies, his ideologies, like all right now in the last 12 hours. We consumed 60 minutes of him and Chris Faber talking on 2 different episodes of that Canucks Insider podcast. Go check it out. And again, I feel as if we're overwhelmed with what this could be. And what this could be is something brand new, okay? No, seriously. In that conversation with Chris Faber, Adam Foote pretty much saying it. I'm paraphrasing, but he ain't touching the offense. He may be the first only defensive head coach in NHL history. Like whatever that means. Again, they kind of said it. I just didn't make that up. Man, oh man. Luckily, though, you know, he's a Hall of Famer. He's played with the best of the best. He's shut down some of the best of the best. And this team, on paper and with my eyesight, okay? I'm talking about the individual talent on that D-core. Like, yo, there's some talent there. There's some athleticism there. There's some big bodies there. So our head coach, who loves only the defense, he only loves the D. He said it, I didn't, kind of. Has that to play with. Okay. I want to see where that can go. Now, Trevor alluded to this earlier, right? The biggest hire in Canucks history now is not the hiring of Adam Foote, the 22nd head coach in team history. It's actually the hiring of his assistant coaches, okay? Because for real, these might be the most expensive assistant coaches in the world. Because he just said, I don't touch the offense. I don't want it. Kind of, sort of, not really. Click the link in the bio, listen to yourself. Well, listen to the pod by yourself, okay? Again, shout out to Chris Faber, Hall of Famer. But yeah, he needs help. And this team that's already not scoring goals, you know, they got Elias Pettersson in the gym. Again, is he going to look like Aaron Donald? Let's be honest. Let's be real. That's the goal. We got that photo. Yeah, Elias Pettersson wrote to this. So yeah, if he comes to camp like that, you never know. The offense might explode. But this team who didn't have the offense, didn't have a head coach up until today, got one, and the head coach wants kind of nothing to do with the offense. Okay, so okay. And this leads me to this, okay? And Beggsy may break this down in a video essay very, very soon. But is Adam Foote hiring Peter Forsberg to be an assistant coach here in Vancouver? I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But could he do the most for the offense and Pettersson? Who knows? Who knows? Hey, maybe it's Matt Sundin. I don't know. Because there's a lot of work to do with the offense. And now, again, You're coming to Vancouver to be an assistant, but you're in charge of the most complicated puzzle. And that's creating offense. A lot of work to be done for those assistants. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised if both assistants or all three assistants, I don't know if they're bringing Yogi back, if they're all like offensive guys. We've also heard some Alex Burrows rumors too. Burrows, thanks, no, I don't know. Again, coaching is so finicky, okay? You know what? Bring Burrows back. As one of the three assistant coaches or two assistant coaches, get Forsberg, get Burrows, and let's have some fun. Again, say it with me, people. Say it with me. Close your eyes and think about this. In order to take 2 foot forward, you need to take 1 foot back. I think I nailed it there. Everyone hit the like button for that. Think about it, man. And again, what are the chances? The Oilers get to the Western Conference Finals on a day where this happens. Last year, we could have killed the Oilers for real. It would have been done for them. They would have got massacred, and vice versa. Look at us now. Crazy, man. Full circle, but here we are taking 2 foot forward after taking 1 foot back. Thank you, hockey gods, man. Come on, are we holding on to anything? This is gonna be a quick episode, though. We'll get to some comments and see where this conversation gets us. Again, we had to do this late night. I'm not talking to my girlfriend right now. I forgot to call my dad and mom today. The Canucks hired a 22nd head coach in 55 years. I'm all over the place, but I'm still here in Vancouver. You know the deal, and I'm still here with you. Let's read some comments. Look at this comment from Andrew, okay, saying if Foote cannot clean this mess up, Manny Malhotra can take, care of business next year. Again, you never know. You never know, right? Maybe Manny... Maybe hired. I think there's 4 remaining spots left. Maybe 5 after Vegas gets eliminated. Let's be real. But what if he doesn't land a head coaching gig in the NHL and he's like, "Yo, Foote's a rookie head coach. I like it here in Vancouver. I communicate well with the players and Rutherford and Alvin. Let me do my thing here." You never know. You never know. And I was going to say, you never know. Maybe Manny Malhotra will be the offensive coordinator, right? An assistant coach on Adam Foote's staff. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. You can't have 2 guys who interviewed for the same position then be on the same staff with the big club, right? That's crazy. That's too much. Honestly, though, to take that back just a bit, hey, if Manny doesn't have an ego and he's like, "Yo, let's just do it for the Canucks. I could help the team, right? I could help the organization that's still paying me." Yeah, okay. You never know, but I highly doubt that. Anyways, next comment. Look at this comment from Greg. Okay, all you need is 1 goal to win the game. In this case, the Oilers just needed 1 goal to win the game and the series after a 0-0 tie through 3 periods. Okay, who are you, ChatGPT? This is partially my fault for bringing up the Oilers on knockouts. I'm sorry. I'm petty. I'm jealous. I'm trying to get over it, which we will touch on too. It's working. Me watching more hockey. I'm realizing a lot about myself and this team. All in all, though, man, the Oilers still in my head, man. I'm pet. Come on, man. Come on, man. What type of life we living right here, man? 2 foot step forwards, 2 step. Okay. What I'm trying to say is this, okay? We got to take 2 steps forward by taking 1 foot back. Yeah, there you go. And Sloppy Joe saying the are in the league with Tom Lander. Yo, come on. Tom Lander signs today. Divine timing, full circle moment. You don't know how good this guy's going to be. Yo, again, I bullied him for a couple of weeks. It is what it is. I'm Team Canuck, not Team Tom Willander. He signs with the team. Okay, now we're all good. And I predicted it, man. 2nd best Canucks D-man of all time. I like the tape. I do. I like the athleticism. I like Rick Tocchet, his favorite defense, head coach, and Tom Willander could, play with Quinn Hughes, right? Out of training camp. You never know. This guy's a student of the game, right? Pure professional. Like, he could adapt quicker than we think. He could be one of those guys as well. For real. Believe. This one also goes to Andrew. In my honest opinion, I think Foote is going to do us well. He's an old school, hard-nosed kind of guy. It kind of feels like Rick Tocchet 2.0. Rick Tocchet 2.0. Okay. Rick Tocchet 2.0, but this guy don't want to touch the offense. Speaking of which, if you listen to all 55, 60 minutes of Adam Foote versus Chris Faber on that podcast, link in the bio. I didn't get through the most recent one completely, but speaking of not playing offense, you could just tell that Adam Foote is open to playing a safe game and prefers it, which is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. But what do I know about winning? Okay, I've never won a Stanley Cup before. He's got a couple. Okay, it is what it is. But I'm paraphrasing, but less is more with that guy. And it's ironic because the fan base, the people are stressed out. The people that matter, losing hair and whatnot. Like, they want the offense. They want the joy. They want the game to be fun. And as Cito's is saying, man, you got to run and gun the offense, man. I'm saying that too, man. Anyways, let's shout out one of our people who help us out on the show, and we'll read some more comments. We'll see where this goes, man. I'm just venting late at night here at the Don't Does Art Lab. One love to all y'all. We having fun, and we figuring this out together. Go Canucks, go!
An award-winning mattress can change your life. I speak from experience. It happened to me. After years of uncomfortable sleeps, I recently switched to Bear Mattress, and the results were instant. Bear Mattress is designed with a focus on recovery, cooling, and pressure relief to upgrade your sleep and improve your overall quality of life. I used to deal with night sweats, but Bear's best-in-class cooling ensures optimal temperature regulation, which prevents overheating and helps me stay comfortable all night long. Bear offers a wide variety of mattresses, but to get the right one for you, take their sleep quiz that matches you to your perfect mattress based on body type and sleep preferences. Go to bearmattress.com and use promo code LOCKEDONNHL at checkout to get 40% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else. You have to use my promo code on the very last page of checkout to get this discount. That's bearmattress.com. Use my promo code LOCKEDONNHL to get 40% off site-wide. Bearmattress.com, promo code LOCKEDONNHL.
People, we back doing this, and that's talking about your Vancouver Canucks. They just hired Adam Foote. And, Andrew in the comments, I don't know if Andrew and Adam Foote are, best friends or something. I think Andrew's an interior guy. You never know. But, dude, this guy just thinks we got the one, okay? And I'm liking it. Okay, he's got two things here. Okay, the first thing is it's beautiful. Okay, he just wants to touch the defense. That's my thing. I'm the first head coach in NHL history to be only a defensive coach. Okay, and Andrew's saying at least he knows his strengths and is willing to accept that. Less is more. Less is more. Right? Rick talking on the coaching the power play, coaching everything, touching everything. Right? Didn't work out. Maybe you shouldn't have done that, Rick. Speaking of Rick, though, okay, if you listen to, I don't know, I'm all over the place, but again, shout out to Adam Foote for doing his thing, and less is more, boom, bam. But Rick Tocchet, who Adam Foote is really close with, he He mentioned that when he came to Vancouver as an assistant, Rick Tocchet promised him that he would get him ready to be an NHL head coach. And yeah, I just kind of took a cheap shot at Rick Tocchet's coaching ability 10 seconds ago. And I've done that for the last two or 3 weeks. I'm emotional, I'm deranged. I'm trying to be a good guy, okay? I'm trying to get better. I'm only 31 and a half years old, almost 32, almost 32 and a half years old. I'll get there. I got problems. I'm taking it out on Rick Tocchet, but at the end of the day, he's proven he's a family man who likes a lot of money. And he's also proven to be a good friend. Like, he treats his bros well. Go listen to the first minute of the latest conversation with Adam Foote and Chris Faber. The first minute, like, it's actually about beautiful friendship. And shout out to Rick Tocchet for being a good person, man. Straight up. Anyways, Andrew also commented, how about we fix the offense by just shooting the puck? And you know what? Rick Tocchet always talked about this too, right? Like, looking for the play, looking for the sticks, quality over quantity, right? But I mean, based on what's on the roster, right? And just based on the quality approach not working for like 120 games, right? Or 130. There were so many times where I just wish this team played like the Carolina Hurricanes and just put everything on net. Because there was too many times in a world where, like, teams are shooting less. I know they're scoring more, but, teams are shooting less based on Trevor's research, like 4 or 5 months ago. So I'm not a scientist, but I'll tell you that. That all being said, it was so embarrassing seeing so many games where this team would take less than 20 shots. It's 2025, not 1926. And we were doing that for a large stretch there. We were doing it a lot in the playoffs too. And that's just stupid. That's just dumb. That's just bad coaching. If I'm a Flyers fan, I'm sorry, Rick Tocchet, I'm kind of scared. Because the fact that it happened for like 100 games as opposed to like 20 or 30, and there was like a summer break in between that. I know you had a lot of injuries this year, but yo, bad teams even put up more than 20 shots, most of the time. Or 22. You were coaching teams that were getting like 18 and 19 on a good day on most of your nights. That's what it felt like. So yeah, Adam Foote, even if you don't know offense, maybe this team scores more with you if you just tell them to shoot all the time. Next comment. Cito saying, I want Adam Foote to take timeouts, even with the 2-goal lead in the third, just to make up for the Tocchet stretch. Okay, remember, Rick Tocchet did not like timeouts. I don't know if growing up, Rick Tocchet, was a bad kid growing up and had a lot of timeouts at home, like when he was 3 and 4 years old as a toddler, and it stuck with him, right? Trauma's a real thing. I don't know. But he did not like timeouts. And it pissed me off. Because if I'm panicky and I'm stressing out, you best believe the players on the ice we're connected. We're one. Deepak Chopra, do the math. And this guy never, ever, ever called a timeout. And yeah, we keep bringing this up. Rick Tocchet, for whatever reason, I don't know if he wants to not work harder or like it's not on the contract, right? But dude, he just wanted the players to figure everything out. And this team hasn't won a lot of hockey over the last 10 years. And you a Stanley Cup champion. Please do the most. Please. But we kind of never saw that. Again, he wanted to let the players handle it. Adam Foote, I guess my advice to you is, help Quinn Hughes out. This team is still looking for leaders, right? They really are. I don't know, Tyler Myers is there and Marcus Patterson is there and blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about leaders with a little bit more pedigree, a little bit more swag. Rick Tocchet could have been that guy if he spoke up more. But Adam Foote, in game, after games, whether it be fixing problems within the room and teammate chemistry or whatnot, or just, trying to stop the bleeding. Speak up more. Get in the way. Put your foot down. Man, oh man, you remember that clip of Paul Maurice? We keep bringing this guy up too, but hey, it's a late night. And again, we've done 2 episodes today on Adam Foote, and we talking about coaching. There's that one clip, right? Was it from Game 5 or Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals last year? Was it another round of the playoffs where, Florida was in lead in the series? And I think they were like 1 game away from closing it out, but they were, losing Game 5. And they were losing late in Game 5, right? The game was like probably like a couple minutes left, and they're down by 2 or 3, and I feel as if this guy like either called a timeout or laid into his team during a TV timeout and was like, "Yo, I know we're gonna lose today, but how come we're not finishing checks? How come we're not making sure that they don't feel the bruises that we're gonna instill in them while there's still like 9 minutes left in the third? Because we're down by 3. Like, this is a playoff series. Make them feel it going into game 6. Make them feel it going into game 7 if it gets there. Like, he stopped whatever he was doing. He didn't let the players figure that little tidbit of information out. He told them straight up, y'all are tripping. Switch it up now. And I swear to you, a team that doesn't win a lot needs like that type of leadership, some G.I. Joe shit. I know it's 2025. I know, but it's like, come on. We're trying to win a Stanley Cup. We're trying to win some games here, okay? Come on. But yeah, we're gonna do that, right? Take 2 foot steps backwards. No, take 2 foot. No, if you want to win in life, you gotta take 1 foot step back in order to take 2 steps forward with your foot. Adam Foote. Thank you. Boom Scoom saying, how is 40 gonna do with Adam Foote? I keep saying this, I keep joking about it. I hope I don't get in trouble for it, but yo, Patterson, man, you about to get a foot up your ass, man. Yo, I'm telling you, if you don't bring it early on, or there's not a lot of progress, right, in July or June when it comes to his fitness, like they're either gonna trade him or they're gonna, Adam Foote's gonna have to move in with Patterson or something. Like they're gonna have to go boot camp again, GI Joe stuff. They're gonna have to get their stuff together. Like Adam Foote's gonna have to coach and make sure his guys are ready. The city deserves it. All hands on deck, and he's the head coach, the leader, the alpha. 22nd head coach in 55 years. That's a joke. That's crazy. 22 coaches? This is a crazy team to cheer for, man. I'm still here, though. I know I'll always be here, but this is a crazy team to cheer for. 12 months ago, I'm back. 12 months ago, Game 7, round 2. I'm just like, yo, this is win or lose. I literally was thinking this, win or lose, it don't matter. At least we're back, like at least we're back competing. There was a core here. There was a leadership group. There's a head Rick Tocchet coach. It was cool to be a Canuck, and here we are, man, taking 1 foot step backwards to take 2 foot steps forward into the light, man. And I just can't believe we're here, man. Like, why did Edmonton have to advance to the final round today? Why not tomorrow, man? I think I'm going to cry, but I'll be all right because Adam Foote's our head coach, okay? Okay? Next comment. James Moore, don't Google him, okay? Comes in with the comment, please don't Google him. Being a Canucks fan is still better than being a Leafs fan. Yo, the Leafs, man, down 3-2 to Florida, and I said I was going to touch on this. Again, I'm watching a lot of hockey, and I'm realizing a lot of things, and it's kind of leading to actually more optimism, and kind of leading to me not really caring who's the head coach of the Vancouver Canucks, because I'm just all about the results, right? Like, who knows how it's going to look, right? If this team's healthy, Adam Foote's going to look good. He is. He is. This team has one of the best players in its generation, a generational player, Quinn Hughes, on it, and good goaltending, okay? Like, there's a recipe for a healthy team to be good here. And I say that more knowing that there's going to be a lot of changes. Like, I know there's already been so many, but Rutherford knows in order to impress Quinn Hughes, which is the operation right now, which I kind of agree with. I definitely agree with that. I know people are stressing about that. Like, oh, you don't want to do anything for one player. We've never had a player like Quinn Hughes, okay? And he's uber serious. I know we had Pavel Bure, right? We had Pavel Bure. And I don't know. I got to watch more of the film and watch more of the interviews. But based on some of the shenanigans that I know about, because due to my research, Quinn Hughes is just way more of a serious guy than Pavel Bure, okay? We got that guy. And good goal. We can make the playoffs next year, okay? we can make the playoffs because we're going to bring in some new players. We might get better because we have to bring in some new players. Things are going to be different, and it all starts there, right? With better players. Again, I'm watching more hockey, and I'm knowing it because I'm seeing it. I'm watching Edmonton play every single game. I know Vegas just lost, but I'm watching them. I'm watching Carolina. I'm watching Florida all the time, and I'm like, yo, the coach has a lot to do with it, but if you have a lot of good players, this whole operation a lot easier. If Pettersson wakes up, everything changes. Everything changes. Straight up. Those guys make the coaches look good. Those guys do it on the ice when the games are on. Like, you need the players. And the Canucks, especially in the top end of their lineup, like we already seen that with their forward group. Like, I can't wait for the change because it ain't going to work out like that. And I say that knowing that we're going to lose. Again, people are scared of that. I'm pissed at it because we didn't get anything for him. But to be scared, I'm not scared anymore because I want. And I'm looking forward to it because you never know. It could. I'm just saying it could. All those new faces that help the top end of the lineup, because I know if they complete that, there's a 1% chance they do that this offseason, right? Because they need a couple of sick players to do so. But if they fix the top end of their lineup, and they got guys like Kiefer Sherwood, Dakota Joshua, Connor Garland down below, this is why I take Pia Suter back too. Then you're cooking. Then you're a trade away from adding one more piece of that part of your lineup, and you're looking deep. Like you're looking like you can attack with 4 lines and play within a system and play with some character. And again, look at some of those personalities like Joshua, Kiefer Sherwood, right? We didn't get to see Jake DeBrusk in the playoffs. Like I just think if they can pull off a miracle, that might involve a trading Tom Willander or whatever. If they can pull off a miracle, get 2 more pieces that work in that top 6, and Elias Pettersson looks like Aaron Donald, Adam Foote's going to lead us to a Stanley Cup. Because I'm telling you, in order to take 2 footsteps forward towards your dreams, you got to take 1 footstep back and realize what you got. My name's Kyle Bound, and I approve of that message. And all that matters, again, is that Quinn Hughes approves of this message too. Adam Foote is our head coach. And every little thing is going to be all right. Hit the like button, subscribe to the show, join the Substack. A new article / transcript coming out on Friday. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. If you like talking about the Canucks on the toilet, join the Discord as well. And dude, you're welcome, man. Take that analogy and that philosophy that I've been giving you 8 times on this. Peace.
You're Locked On Canucks, your daily podcast on the Vancouver Canucks, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.